Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kletus Ray's Roadside Service. We are leaving the job site right now. Come on, truck. We got it. Trying not to tear up this ground too much. Anyways, today I got to run a skid steer all day. That was mo better than doing anything else, I guess, today. My jobs got switched. Thought about recording again last night, but I don't know. My jobs got switched a whole bunch. Really not too happy with that. I like to just know what I'm doing, and then, just, hey, how about you just call me before you call me 5 times and switch my jobs? Why don't you just wait until like the end of the day and then let me know what I'm doing after you've figured it all out? But anyways, yep, ran a skid steer. There's I don't know, some lead contamination in the dirt over here. And so we just had to, there was like three areas that were probably 20 by 10 areas that needed to be excavated. So we have a little excavator over here, and I got the skid steer, and they weren't too, I guess they don't realize that I know how to run equipment. I don't know. They're like, just sit over there and wait till we're done, and then you can clean up the area. I was like, why? So I mean, what we basically ended up doing was the excavator would just go around and find the edge of the marked areas, edge it out, and then I would just hop in there and scoop everything up a foot down and then load up dumpsters. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah, yep, yeah. You stopped way before me. That means it's you. Jesus. I was pretty upset yesterday. So, well, it was also kind of funny. So, I knew that the blinkers in my pickup truck did not work. And I was like, all right, I was working my way back to the shop, and I was thinking about the route that I'm going to go home where I'm not going to need to change lanes very often. And need to put in tow haul mode. I was like, all right, if I go this direction, I'm only gonna have to make like 1 or 2 lane changes. I'm gonna basically be in, one lane, or have an exit or on ramp lane where you don't. I mean, you're supposed to use blinkers, but it's kind of expected that when you're getting on a highway, you want to get over one. So, anyways, I have never been on the road with so many incompetent people in my fucking life than yesterday. Damn, is this truck having trouble fucking pulling on this trailer? Ugh. I think, I don't know. Anyways, as soon as I leave the shop, I'm behind a fucking slow ass semi, which is, they're on like little roads. So me passing him was not a big deal. But there was my first illegal lane change was coming out of my job site behind a fucking semi. I had to pass him, get back over to get to the on ramp. Got on the on ramp to like a little section of highway, to another little section of highway, and yeah, no, like normally when you're getting on the fucking highway, people that they have room to get over, and nobody was fucking getting over. Like, I'm like, clearly I am trying to fucking get on the goddamn highway, and people were not letting me over. And I don't know, part of me thinks that the blinker had something to do with it. But I don't know. Could have been multiple things. All right, we're getting over one more. That's so nice. People over here were fucking can think. All right. Anyways, get on the road. Everything's going well, and then there's a drunk person in front of me. I swear they're drunk. They are switching lanes all over the place, and I ended up behind them for a long fucking time because I didn't want to pass them. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking exact circumstances of it was, but they were just they got into a lane. I was like, you're not going to want that lane. And I could have passed them, but then they end up getting back in front of me. And then we're on this other little road where there's some short on ramps. And this guy comes flying onto this highway and just immediately cuts into my lane. And I had to swerve into the other lanes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So there was another, lane change that I made illegally or whatever. And then get up on the road, and yeah, people are just like I'm trying to be in the middle lane of the highway. I'm trying to just be in the middle lane. I'm not gonna have to deal with people coming on the highway. I'm not, and people can go around to the left of me. They can even go around to the right, pass me on the right. I don't give a fuck as long as I ain't got to change lanes. Well, apparently everybody in the middle lane wants to do 10 to 15 miles an hour under the speed limit. So I did that for a little bit, but then I got tired of it and I got around them. And it was a fucking nightmare. I was like, it was 9:30 at night on my way home. It was late as fuck. And the highways were still fucking like rolling with people. And it made no fucking sense to me. I'm like, really? I honestly, I have to make two lane changes on my way home. That would require signaling, which is that's kind of awesome. It's a long ass fucking road or long way home. And I only have to change lanes a couple of times. And it seemed like everybody around me was just like, let's see if we can get this guy to use his blinkers. I don't know, but it was really fucking annoying, really fucking annoying. But I made it home. I was still not in a good mood. I'm in a little bit better mood today, but I don't know. Still, there's a couple of things that have happened, just with the job search, where I don't think I was disqualified, or they I don't know. There was this one job that I was really looking at, and I was really I was like, ooh, this one is perfect. And I don't know. I think they filled all available positions. So the one that I really wanted to talk to somebody about, uh, that one's off the table now. I'm pretty sure. Now there's other ones on there that I'm willing to do. I gotta get a resume filled out, which is fucking weird because I'm on Indeed. My whole resume is on Indeed. Whenever these people are like, "Hey, you look like you match our job," and then they're like, "Email us your resume," it's like, I you just saw it. It's on Indeed. It's there. Why do I gotta fill out all the same shit onto another piece of paper and then digify it and then send it to you? I don't fucking understand. So, anyways, there's a couple other companies that are requesting resumes. And I mean, luckily, I'm kind of like, I'm not in a hurry, but I am kind of, I'm just really, I'm ready to find something else so I can just have everything ready to go by the end of the month. Um, so just because that's when I'm thinking I'm gonna have a talk with my boss, like an actual serious talk about my continued employment with this company. It's like something I need something from you. And if you're not going to give it to me, look, here's a piece of paper that says somebody else is going to give it to me. But I don't know. I'm really, I don't know. There's a lot of driving jobs out there. So, like, if I got fired for some reason, I mean, that would not be good. But I'm a, I'm a, I'm a good driver. I'm looking for the good job, though. There's tons of jobs out there. I'll always be able to find a job, no matter what. They're not going to be fucking good. I'm not going to, exactly like every little job that I, would be available to get fucking tomorrow. I'm looking for them good jobs, and I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple that are like in my town or like in the town next to me that are looking pretty fucking cool. And those are the ones requesting a resume. I'm like, hey, I live like 2 minutes away. Hire me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just part of the job search is getting all that shit ready to go. But I don't know. Part of me also feels like, hey, these people are like looking for people, like they need to get people hired on. Just fucking hire me up, okay? Quit worrying about all the details. I'm good. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, excavation today went well. Yeah, it was like a contaminated lead area in the hood. We were in the hood, for sure in the hood. And, but there was just a big open lot. And it was kind of cool. There's a bunch of old glass bottles all over the place. And some of them were manufactured in Kansas City in like the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, I don't know. We found a bunch of glass bottles. The ones we didn't end up smashing on accident by running them over or scooping them up or whatever, dumping them in the dumpster. And then we ate some burgers. The guy that was running the job was like, hey, there's a burger joint over here. You guys want some? I said, yeah. Got me a Cajun burger. It was pretty fucking good. Um, and then my job tomorrow, I don't know. I'm going to find out a lot more here in about 2 minutes. But I got a job tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to go back out and do the acid shit, which I don't really want to do. Because they're probably going to expect me to shave again. Like all the 3 days of beard progress that I've got, they're going to want me to shave this shit off. So I can wear a fucking mask. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not really in a position to tell them how things are going to be quite yet. So we'll see what happens. But the guy that did my job is already headed home. Yeah, so I don't have I don't have the qualification or whatever. I don't know. There's another little certification you're supposed to have to work on some of these pipeline jobs that I don't have, and we only have one. We only have two guys that have that qualification. So that's why I got kicked off of my job from yesterday to today, which I was kind of looking forward to doing that. I was gonna have a good time, but um, yep, he's already back. He's already headed home, so he didn't get a whole bunch of overtime or anything today. Kind of weird. Thought he would, driving up into Iowa and whatnot. But Yep, I rode the bike in today. That was a good little thing. Did some lane splitting. I'm not just lane splitting for no reason. It's people hop on the highway, not going fast enough, and then think that they need to jump into the fast lane. And I happen to be in the fast lane going, you know, faster than them. I'll just leave it at that. And it's like, do I slam on the brakes? Do I flash my headlights at them? Do I kick the fuck out of their mirror? What do I do here? And technically, I didn't lane split. I never left my lane. I continue, it was just a double occupied lane for a little bit, but I never switched into another lane. I just rode right up next to. There was two cars, and they were like right in a row, and I just flew up right next to them, and just kept on going. I'm like, you motherfuckers. If I hadn't have been paying attention, which I mean, it's kind of hard to not be paying attention, but let's just say I wasn't paying attention. I could have slammed right into the back of them. People, I don't understand what it is about the fast lane that people think they need to. There's nobody else on the fucking highway. They're just gonna fly up into the fast lane, and it's like, why? You're fucking dumb. I fucking hate you. you know, why are you in the fast lane? I'm never in the fast lane unless it's to pass people. But whatever. So I got a little excited on the highway today, and I don't know. We'll see what we're doing tomorrow here in a little bit. Just get a confirmation. Oh yeah, this thing needs filled up. My job today was actually prevailing, meaning it's like government work or whatever. I don't really even know how to explain prevailing all that well, but it's a job that's supposed to be done by a union person or government or something. So if they're going to use an outside agency, they have to pay the prevailing wage, which is like all the benefits of being a union member into split into every hour of operation. So I'm I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know, the guy we were working with. Some people can be real stickler about it. They're like, "Oh, is the amount of time that you are sitting in the machinery actually moving dirt." So like, whenever we were waiting on another dumpster or whatever, he could have, I don't know what the other guy was doing, but he could have been like, "Oh, all right, we're on break." And then we're on, and then we're on break, and then we're on, or whatever, because we had, I think, 4 or 5 dumpsters today. So um I don't know. Some people are real stickler about it. Other people are like, "Oh yeah, we were there for 8 hours, so you just get 8 hours of prevailing." Other people are like, "Oh, here's 15 minutes here, 25 minutes there," bullshit like that. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see, but I was told by one guy. He was like, "Oh yeah, we do like a lead service line," and he said that uh, doing this job is actually more than that, and that job was $45 an hour. So I'm really excited to see what these 8 hours of worth of work we did on site today is actually going to be on my paycheck. Because I don't know, the one guy, he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I don't," he he didn't really know a whole lot, but he was like, "My paychecks were nice." I'm like, "All right, I'd like a nice paycheck too." But yep, just doing the thing. This is gonna be a short pod because I'm on the bike, and I don't know. I don't really want to record while I'm riding. Talking with a dip in ain't no good. So, uh, adios. Keep all 18 down. We'll talk to you later.